Namaste, everybody. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching, joining, subscribing, and liking my videos. I really appreciate it. We're just going to start off as usual. Just close your eyes and just noticing your breathing. Just feel your in breath and your out breath. Now just notice the sounds that surround you. Feeling your body from within. And with your eyes closed, just looking into the back of your eyelids. And then just noticing the taste in your mouth. And then your sense of smell. So as you breathe in, just notice your sense of smell. Or maybe just notice that you can't smell anything right now. That's fine. Just being aware of your sense of smell. And then let's just take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep sigh. Breathe in. Release. Once more, breathe in. And just let it go. Okay, well done. And open the eyes. And let's lie down on our mat. Taking both arms above your head. And just give your body a good stretch. Just stretching, pointing and flexing your feet. Nice good stretch. And now hugging both knees in towards your chest. Give them a good hug in and do a little rock from side to side. Just feeling your mat, your back in contact with your mat. Okay, and then taking your left arm above your head, roll over to your left side and slowly coming up. You're just going to move into our child's pose, taking your knees wide apart, big toes touching, and then coming down into a child's pose. Slowly walking your hands back, coming up, and you can sit on your heels, just sitting here for a bit, experiencing this. If you find it's too much, bring your hands on the floor. Because I know for some people, their feet are very tight and they don't want to bend. So you need to support yourself. So don't force. If you feel yourself pulling a face, then you've gone a little bit too far. So just take it easy. Now bring the hands on the floor and then just tuck the toes under. And let's just rock backwards and forwards. Just warming up the toes a little bit because I know sometimes they might be very tight. So you just want to tuck them under and Give them a good stretch out. And if it's okay and you feel good and it's not too sore, you can either hold here or you can come up and sit on your heels. Remember, it's still, especially if you do this in the morning, your body might be a little bit cool, so take it easy, don't force. Okay, well done. Bring your hands onto the floor and let's go into our cat and cow. Remember to take those arms a little further forward so that they're a nice angle, so that spine is always lengthening. Breathing in, looking up, belly down, and then exhale around the spine. Breathing in, looking up, and breathe out and round the spine. Let's go. Breathing in, looking up, and breathe out and round the spine. Let's do one more. Breathe in, looking up, and breathe out, round the spine. Hold the chair and breathe. Let's shuffle those knees together, and then just take your hips to the right and hips to the left. Just a little sway. Well done. Coming to center. Now you're going to take that right foot back and dig the ball of your foot into the mat. Push into the heel. And make sure that the shoulder now is in line with the wrist. And take your left foot back and come into your plank pose. And we just hold the plank and breathe. Spread the fingers wide and flatten the palm of your hands into your mat. Push down with your fingers. Breathe in as you breathe out. Now lift those sitting bones up into your downward dog and just walk the feet out, treadle the feet. Make sure your head is relaxed. You're looking to the back of your mat, putting some pressure on the balls of your feet and on those toes, lifting those heels up nice and high and drawing the heels down strongly. So you're going to get that range of movement happening in your ankles. So we don't want short little movements, nice long movements with those ankles, really getting them to move. And drawing both heels down together. Well done. And now let's lift the head and we're going to step the right foot forward between the hands. Do a nice little lunge here. Step the left foot forward and taking your feet about hip distance apart. Let's bend the knees. Let the torso rest on the thighs. Letting your arms hang. Let your head hang. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep sigh. Breathe in. Release. One more breathe in. Let it go. Bring your hands onto the center of your shins. Straighten the arms and nice flat back. Yeah, the knees can be slightly bent if you need it. And just make sure that the back is nice and straight. Bringing your hands on your hips, round your spine, tuck your chin towards your chest and slowly coming up. Well done. Now bringing your feet together. So when we bring our feet together, we don't draw the feet. We don't force the feet together. They might be slightly apart depending on your legs. If you've got very slim legs, your feet can come together easily. If not, so my heels are slightly apart at the back. Big toes are kind of touching. So you got to just check for you what's right for your body. My knees a little bit bigger, so I find it difficult to bring my feet together. Okay, bring your hands to center chest. Bring the palms together, just relaxing the shoulders. We're going to do a round of Sun Salutations. We'll do them nice and slowly. See how it goes. Maybe we'll do 1 or 2 rounds, just seeing how it goes. Okay. We're going to breathe in. We're going to take the arms nice and wide and just clasp your hands. Squeeze your glutes, tuck that tailbone under, and a gentle lean back because it's still quite early. We're just warming up the body. Well done. Pushing your hands away, and then you're slowly going to fold from your hips and come all the way down. Remember, bend your knees if you need to, placing your hands onto the floor. Let's take a big step back with that right foot. Nice little lunge here. Just holding it here, pushing into that right heel. Big step back with your left, into your downward dog, walking the feet out, just straddle the feet. Draw both heels down together. I'm going to breathe and float to plank pose. Make sure the shoulders are in line with the wrists and hold the plank and breathe. Bringing the knees down to the floor, you're going to flatten the feet. Remember, the knees are quite far away from the hands. Try not to bring them too close. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do 8-limb pose. So you're going to bend your elbows. They don't go out to the sides. You're going to bend your elbows backwards. So bring your weight forward. Bend your elbows, chest, chin to the floor. And then you move your body through your hands. Let's do a low cobra with the hands off the mat, lifting the chest, lifting those elbows, looking down at the floor. Hands onto the floor. We're going to tuck the toes under and lift up and push into your downward dog. Just straddle the feet. Drawing both heels down. Now lift your head and step that right foot forward. If it doesn't get there, bring your left knee on the floor, step it forward, or just help it through. Stepping that left foot forward, clasp both ankles, deep forward bend. Breathe and draw the low abdominals in and upwards, taking those arms wide, coming up. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Let's do the left side. Breathe in, take those arms wide, clasp your hands, squeeze your glutes, tuck that tailbone under to support your back, gentle lean back. Well done. Pushing your hands away. Draw those low abdominals in and upwards as you fold. Big step back with the left foot. Big step back with the right, downward dog. Walk the feet out, straddle the feet. Draw both heels down. Breathe and float to plank pose. Shuffle the feet if you need to. Get those shoulders in line with your wrists. Knees to the floor. Flatten the feet. You bring your weight forwards. Bend your elbows backwards. Chin to the floor. And moving your body forwards and doing a cobra with your hands off your mat. Lift your chest. Hands on the floor. Tuck toes under, lift up. Pushing into your downward dog. Take a breath. Breathe and lift your head. Step that left foot forward. Nice lunge. Step your right foot forward. Clasp both ankles, fold. Breathe in slowly, coming up. And breathe out, bring your hands to the heart. And just close your eyes and be still. Okay, opening the eyes, breathe in. Let's take those arms up. As you exhale, just swan dive all the way down. Let your body hang, letting your arms hang. If you need to, soften the knees a little bit. Big step back with your right foot, your left foot, downward dog. Walk the feet out. Bring your knees to the floor, knees wide apart, big toes touching, and bring your forehead down. Slowly coming up. You can sit on your heels or support your body if you need to by placing your hands on the floor. Well done. And then bring your hands on the floor and let's come and sit on the buttocks. So here, I'm going to use a cushion. You don't have to use a cushion. You can if you want to. Just play around and see what's right for your body. So you can sit on a cushion if you like. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together and just take the feet slightly away. It's a nice butterfly kind of shape with the legs. And I'm just going to do a little rock from side to side here. And then we're just going to hold it and sit here for a bit and just feel that opening of the hips. So here what the cushion is doing, I'm kind of like sliding off it a little bit so the pelvis is tilting forwards. The pubic bone is going back and pelvis is tilting forwards. So it's opening up. Okay, now I'm going to use the cushion in a different way. So I'm going to release it and I'm going to bring it in front of me. Now, if you don't have a cushion on hand, you can just hold your feet, but just gently. So you're not pulling yourself forward because you don't want to hurt the spine. You're just gently folding forwards. Now, what I like to do is I use a cushion just for extra support and then just holding it here, folding forwards and just holding it and noticing the breath. So just feeling the in breath, feeling your out breath, maybe just feeling the body, noticing the opening up of the hips, maybe your hip flexors. Maybe you feel a little bit sensitive on the knees. And if that happens, place a cushion on either side of the knees just to support the body. The knees, we don't want to hurt the knees. We're just going to hold it for a bit here. Just relaxing as much as you can. And you can come up onto your forearms if you want. If you don't have a cushion, you just hold it here. And if you're quite high up, that's fine. You don't need to fold deeply. You go according to your body and you go gently and you just breathe and release. What's also nice to use is a wheel. So if you have a yoga wheel, you can use that and you just place it in between you and you rest on the wheel. You can have a few cushions. You don't even have to have just one. You can have a couple cushions and you can rest on them. And slowly coming up now. Well done. And we're just going to release the cushion and just bring your feet in a little bit. And let's just rock from side to side. And just easing out the legs a little bit. Well done. And then straighten the legs. And let's shake the legs out a little bit. So we're going to do very similar things. You don't need to use a cushion once again. You can if you want to. So we're going to place it underneath the buttocks just to help and kind of like slide off it a little bit so that pulling the flesh of the glutes upwards so the pelvis is tilting forwards. And then here also for some people, you can also place a cushion behind the back of the knees as well. If you find that this is very challenging for you and that you can't sit like this, so I'm putting it here for me because my legs can straighten fairly easily. But I can feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings and lifting the chest slightly. And the toes are facing upwards, so don't let the toes collapse in or outwards. Knees are facing up, toes are facing up. And I fairly relax the feet. We're not going to push the heels away for this one. We're going to relax the feet, but they're facing straight up. And feel the chest lifting. So you're kind of like folding from your hips, not from your spine. Lift your chest and nice folding forwards. And now what we're going to do is we're going to release the bolster. And we're going to place the bolster behind the back of the knees. Now, if you don't have a bolster or a cushion, you can just bend your knees. And then we're just going to rest. So you're just going to fold forwards. Now, you can use a couple cushions if you need to. And then you're just folding forwards. And here, just noticing the breathing. The hands can either be resting on the sides, or they can rest one forearm on top of the other and rest your forehead, or you can use a cushion, bring it on top, and place your hands onto the cushion. So it's quite a restorative pose. Once again, the feet are facing straight up, not out to the sides. Okay, well done. And then slowly coming up. Good job. Now let's release the bolster and lie down onto your mat. Just taking both arms above your head and give your body a good stretch. Just point and flex your feet. Point and flex them. And then maybe pull your arms a little bit over to the right. And then over to the left. Just getting a good stretch. And you can do that a couple times. Well done. And then hug both knees in towards your chest. Give them a good hug and do a little rock from side to side. Well done. And then just straighten your legs along the floor. Bring your arms by your sides, palms facing up, and just closing your eyes. Now here, if you want to, you can place your cushion behind the back of your knees for just a little bit. Just resting. Just noticing your breathing. And just be aware of the sounds that surround you. Feel your body lying on your mat. Your eyes looking into the back of your eyelids. The taste in your mouth. And your sense of smell. Just take a deep breath in. Deep sigh. Breathe in. Release. Once more, breathe in. Let it go. On your next in breath, taking both arms above your head. Just giving the body a good stretch. Point the toes and flex the feet. And you point your toes and push your heels away. Well done. Hug both knees now towards the chest and do a little rock from side to side. This time, take your right arm above your head, roll over to your right side. And slowly coming up. Taking both hands behind your back, take your left hand, clasp your right wrist, breathe in. As you breathe out, folding forward. Slowly coming up. And finishing off with 3 shantis. And I always like to dedicate my shantis out to all beings, to our planet, to our loved ones, family, friends, to all our beautiful creatures. So shanti, as you know, means peace. So I'm dedicating it to them, sending peace out to all beings. Into the lungs. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti. 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 Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Thank you. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.